guys, so I've got a review for you today and it's on a female marketed fragrance, Marc Jacobs Decadence. So this is the original Decadence, not the Divine one, which is the flanker. My mum bought this for me as a gift a little while ago, and I think she picked it out because of the violet in there, and she knows I really enjoy violet in fragrances. You may find the bottle a bit polarizing. Is it tacky? Is it clever? Is it eye-catching? Or a little bit of all of that? I do find it a little bit annoying because this can cause accidents amongst the perfume collection, because you could catch things with it, or you could accidentally drag another bottle over with the chain. So that could be annoying to some people. It doesn't really bother me too much. I just have to be careful. Anyway, how does it smell? So what I smell when I first spray it, so I've just refreshed some on here, and that is kind of like, you've got violets and roses, but you've also got chocolate and something giving it a real lift. That could be bergamot. I haven't bothered looking up the notes. These days I rather not read the notes, so I can be genuine in how I think it smells. I'm not always the best at describing, but I do my best, and I'd rather than say I smell the Sicilian lime. No, there's no way I would necessarily pick out a Sicilian lime. Never in a million years. I'm not that good. So I'd rather be honest with you and just say this is a gourmand with a freshness coming through at the same time, which is quite unique. If I would compare it to anything, it would be Panna London's chocolate vanille, because that also is a gourmand with a freshness, and I really enjoy that in a gourmand. I like my gourmands to be actually light and airy rather than thick, transparent. Thick, cloying, or sickly or heavy. I mean, there are times I crave something like that, but mostly I actually want a bit of freshness in amongst the sweetness, and this one gives you that. So yeah, maybe it's bergamot, but it could just be anything that's got freshness. So it could be, I'm guessing there's some sort of citrusy stuff going on in there. It smells really creamy, kind of balsamic almost, and touch woodsy, like maybe a cedar note. It could, if I think about it, it could be similar-ish in some ways to the Sexiest Scent on the Planet from 4160 Tuesdays. So I would guess perhaps there's maybe some of the ISO-y super, perhaps some vanilla and some cedar or something going on in here, but they are just forming a light base, a platform for the roses and violets to shine. It's very creamy. It's sweet, but it's not excessively sweet. It's a grown-up fragrance, I would say. It's not as sweet as something like La Vie est Belle or Paris from Yves Saint Laurent, which also is a rose and violet fragrance, but that's more floral, less gourmand, and perhaps a bit more sweet. So this feels like it has more depth than Paris, because maybe of those gourmand notes and the chocolatey, that creamy chocolatey feel that you get. Anyway, it's lovely. It lasts really, really well. What happens on your skin is, let me switch hands so I can smell my wrist, which has had the fragrance on much longer. Now that has dried down, and the roses and the violets notes are not so dominant. It's just kind of creamy, sweet, woodsy, vanillic. Very nice. Let me just... no, you can still smell the florals, definitely. But it definitely just calms down. It doesn't really go, you know, some fragrances take you on a journey and you can get this pokes its head out, that then hides and ducks away. This fragrance just slowly just mellows down on your skin throughout the wearing. I get good longevity. I've only worn it a few times, but I certainly get what I would expect from an eau de parfum. So definitely a good 7 to 9 hours wear on this one. Let's show you the bottle once more. So basically you have to lift the whole lid off, so the whole top of the bag comes off to be able to spray it. Don't know why I needed to explain that, but I've got one hand holding up the camera, so I can't show you, I don't think. I mean, I might be able to. Oh yeah, here we go, look, it's off, so let's drop that down there, and that's the bottle without the lid. And let's just give it one of those sprays like people do. It makes me laugh when people have to show you the sprayer and talk about how much comes out and stuff, but I guess that is of interest to some people, and as you can see, quite a lot comes out, so isn't that nice? Anyway, so yeah, that's really all I have to say. It's creamy, it's slightly woodsy, vanillic, roses and violets, very balsamic, very comforting, and a little bit fresh when you first spray it, and then it slowly mellows and down. And I really like it. I think it is suitable for any season. You might not want to wear this one on a hot summer's day, but apart from that, any time really. It's appropriate for work, I think, but maybe if you want to be more specific, I think it would be more targeted towards a date night scenario, because it's so cozy, feminine, sweet, inviting, warm, kind of sexy really. So yeah, the perfect date night fragrance, but I think it wouldn't be inappropriate to wear it any time, casual, work, funerals, prison visits, dole queue. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah, it's quite versatile, we'll say that. So that is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Thank you for watching.